Shalom, beloved. Our verse for today is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 2. It reads, "Speak to all the congregation of the people of Israel, and say to them, You shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy." This is the central call in the book of Leviticus. This is actually the central call of God to us as Christians. Be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. Answering the call of God means making more and more effort to be holy. What actually does it mean to be holy? Now we have to trace the root of the word holy from the Bible. We'll trace it from the root in Hebrew. That word holy is taken from the Hebrew word kadosh. And kadosh in Hebrew means to separate, to set apart, so as to make more available to God. It means setting something apart from the worldly, bringing it therefore to the realm of holiness. Dearly beloved, the Lord our God is calling us to be holy. That means He is calling us to set ourselves apart more and more from the things of the world, from the normal things, from those things which Jesus describes as the way of the broad way, so as to follow the narrow way. In the same book of Leviticus, we read, "You shall be holy to me, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. I have set you apart from the peoples to be mine." That is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 26. Here we see the Lord Himself bringing together the idea of holiness and the idea of setting apart. You shall be holy, for I have set you apart. This actually is the call of God to us as Christians. I have chosen you. I have set you apart. You are in the world, but not of the world. There are things the world will be doing, but you should not do, because you are not of the world. You are set apart. There are things the world would not rather do, but you should do, because you are mine. I have set you apart. In this season of Lent, I have to ask myself, from what is God calling me to set myself apart? From what is the Lord calling me to separate myself? Is it a way of doing things? Is it a habit which the world calls normal? Is it a set of friends who are not leading me to the things of God? What is that from which the Lord our God is calling me to Himself, that I should separate from, so as to be closer to Him? Holiness is our call. Holiness is our identity as Christians, setting ourselves apart from mundane things and setting ourselves therefore closer to God. We ask God for the grace to open our eyes to see clearly from the things we should set ourselves apart, so as to be closer to Him. Setting ourselves apart does not mean running away from the world, but living in the world in a way to show that we are of God and not of the world. May the Lord grant us such grace, especially in this Lenten season and always. And may we experience the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Amen. Have a wonderful, blessed Lenten experience.